The 100th anniversary of center court, it means a lot to a lot of people throughout the world. It's the jewel in Wimbledon's crown. It was a place I dreamt about for 50 years. To think about recreating it right here in the cattle feedlot would be a remarkable spot for a grass tennis court. There's only one center court, and this is our little homage to Wimbledon center court. A lot of people want to play on center, but only a very, very few get there.
I'm pretty much thinking about tennis 24/7.
Katja Wiersholm continues to prove why she's one of the top collegiate recruits in the country.
From early on, I just visualizing myself on center court. And that's just something I was chasing for years and years. So every time I'm on the court, something can always be done, and it's really important to never give up. Dreaming, to me, is just keep looking for the next thing to climb. Having big dreams is just, in my opinion, how I'm gonna keep living. Just thinking about having no regrets with this journey in tennis.
Following your dreams is important because it'll lead you to your goals, but it's the journey that is the most interesting part. It was in 1962 where we decided one day that this would be a wonderful place to lay out a court. And we kind of looked at each other. Are we ever going to follow our dream, or are we just going to forget it? And finally we said, let's just go for it. It wasn't the best court when we opened it up in September of 2003. There was a lot of mistakes made along the way. But my goal was to recreate an experience like center court. And this took a long time to build up. You know, a lot of things happened. We started to raise a family. We still had cattle there. And all of a sudden, it just consumed us.
I've made a lot of sacrifices to get where I am today. I knew it was going to be worth it in the end. Tennis is the priority. One of the biggest challenges throughout my tennis journey has been discipline. When you're working on your game, it's very important to focus on the things that you can control, like your effort, your mindset, your movement. Being consistent every day is 100% in your control. I'd rather rest later than rest now, because I wanted to keep chasing my dream to play at Wimbledon. That was what kept me going.
It's a lot more than just dreaming. You put a lot into it. I had the great opportunity to work with the ground staff and learn how they mark the lines, how they set up the net, setting the chairs just right, putting up the umbrellas, checking the net height. These are all just little things, very subtle, but you'd be surprised how long that takes to dress the court for championship play.
When I first heard about the All-Iowa Lawn Tennis Club, I immediately went online to look up pictures because it was really hard to visualize a grass court in a farm. And right away when I saw the pictures, I was just in awe.
We didn't realize that the most fun parts of it would be all the people who came here. They found coming to play on a grass court in a unique location in rural Iowa was something that meant a lot to them. They want to get on that court and experience it.
I just don't have any words, honestly. Like, I was speechless seeing the court. I get a Wimbledon title. You can't look away from the court. It's just right there, jumping at you.
Hello.
It was a special thrill to welcome Henrik and Katja here today, because I know she has dreams to play on center someday.
Welcome to the All-Iowa Lawn Tennis Club. All right, let's go out there and hit a few, all right?
I felt like I was in a movie half the time hitting on the court. Just enjoying every moment, just being on a grass court in a cornfield where there's like a cat roaming around and just barn to my left, and I just really appreciated every element of the court. I was just imagining myself, just me playing at Wimbledon on a grass court.
It's the grandest of all the Grand Slams. That's the pinnacle that a player could achieve.
I just remember seeing all the historical moments of players becoming Grand Slam champions on center court, and that to me is just one of my biggest dreams.
If there's some part of this trip that can provide her motivation, that maybe she'll get to play on center court someday. And so it means a lot to me to welcome her here and help her with that dream.
I'm gonna think back to this moment if I do make it to Wimbledon, and it's gonna make that moment even more special. And it's all because of Mark and just what he's been able to do here and with his dreams.
But it's passing that love for Wimbledon on to the next generation. Glad you guys made it here today, and good luck with your dream to play at Wimbledon.
This is gonna keep me going to possibly Wimbledon one day, and I'm really grateful that I was able to get to know Mark and his dreams.
Good night. Good day. From our perspective, what they bring to us is their passion for the game. It means a lot to us, and that's why center court is still, and always will be, a very important part of the Kuhn family.